Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am so happy that you're here today. I want you to take a moment and listen closely. There's someone coming to save you, but here's the twist that someone is you. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I possibly save myself? I'm stuck, I'm overwhelmed. I feel like I'm drowning in everything that's going wrong in my life right now. I don't know where to go from here, and honestly, I get it. We've all been there. There have been days where everything feels like it's crumbling around us, and it feels like we need someone to come in, swoop us up, and make everything okay again. Someone to fix the mess, show us the right path, or just make things better so we can breathe again. We want someone to rescue us and help us escape from the weight of it all. But here's the thing. You don't need to wait for someone else to come in and rescue you. You don't need to rely on anyone else to solve your problems or make your dreams come true. The person who has the power to change your life, the person who has the power to rise above the challenges in your path, and create the future you've always dreamed of is already inside of you. That person is you. Now let that sink in for a second. The truth is we often give away our power. We look for answers outside of ourselves. We look for validation for others to tell us we're doing okay, for the world to give us signs that we're on the right path. But the real power, the real transformation comes when you decide to step into your own power. When you decide that you're the one who is going to take charge of your life. And let me tell you, there's nothing more powerful than someone who decides to trust themselves, to take responsibility for their own happiness, and to refuse to let circumstances dictate their future. That person is you. You've probably spent time wishing someone would come in and give you the answers. It's human nature to want someone to step in and make things easier for us. It's comforting to think that someone has all the solutions, that there's a hero out there who'll save the day. But here's the secret. You don't need anyone else to fix it for you. You have all the strength and all the courage you need to make it through whatever you're facing. You're not a passive observer in your life. You're the creator of your own story. Let's think about this for a second. You've had moments when you felt completely defeated, like there was no way out. You thought that maybe you couldn't go on, but you did. You kept going even when it felt impossible. You still stood up. You made it through. You survived, not because someone came to save you, but because you had the strength to keep going. You have already proven to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. Think about all the times you've been through tough situations, times where it feels like everything was falling apart. You made it through those moments. You've made it through the tough times in your life. And guess what? You'll make it through whatever comes next. Because you're stronger than you know, you're resilient, and the fact that you're still moving forward shows that you have the power to handle what's ahead. But let me be clear about something. Life is not always going to be easy. There will be moments when you want to give up. There will be days when everything feels like it's just too much. But the truth is that every time you face a challenge, every time you encounter an obstacle, you're becoming stronger. With every hurdle you face, you're building resilience, you're gaining wisdom, and with each new lesson learned, you're better prepared for the next challenge that life throws your way. The key is to shift your perspective. The real game changer happens when you stop seeing yourself as a victim of your circumstances and start seeing yourself as the hero of your own story. You have the ability to change things. You have the ability to take control of your life. And once you start believing in that, once you start stepping into your own power, you'll see things begin to shift. I know it can feel overwhelming. I know that when life gets tough, the road ahead can seem unclear. It can feel like the obstacles are too big to overcome and the challenges too great to face. But here's the thing, you don't have to have it all figured out right now. What you need is to trust in yourself. What you need is to believe that you are capable of more than you realize, and then take that first step forward. You don't have to know every detail. Just take that first small action. Start even if you're not sure where it will lead. The important thing is to move forward. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. The journey may not always be linear, and sometimes it might feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But as long as you keep moving forward, you're getting closer to where you want to be. So don't wait for someone else to make the first move. Don't wait for someone to come and solve your problems. It's up to you. It's always been up to you. Now let's talk about how to actually start this process. It's simple but not easy. The first step is to take responsibility for your life. Own the challenges, own the struggles, but also own your ability to change things. You're a creator. You have the power to decide how your life unfolds from here. No one else can give you that power. You have to take it. The next thing you need to do is embrace patience. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, and there will be days when you don't feel like you're making any progress. But let me tell you, every single day that you keep showing up, you're getting closer to where you want to be. Every small step you take is 1 step closer to the person you want to become. And you need to be kind to yourself. We all have moments when we fall short. We all have moments when we think we should be further along than we are. But those moments don't define you. What defines you is how you respond to them. So be gentle with yourself. Celebrate the small wins. Remember that progress isn't always linear. Even when it feels like you're not moving forward, trust that every step counts. There will be people who support you, inspire you, and walk alongside you. But at the end of the day, it's your decision. You're the one who decides to take action. You're the one who decides to keep going. And as you tap into your inner strength, you'll start to see challenges as opportunities. Every time you overcome something, you'll feel more confident in your abilities. You'll start to see that you're capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. And don't forget, you don't have to be perfect. Perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. What matters is that you trust yourself and take action. It's about the small steps you take each day, even when you're not sure how things will turn out. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to keep moving forward. There will be setbacks. There will be times when things don't go according to plan. But guess what? That's part of the journey. The key is to keep going. Every time you rise, every time you push through, you get stronger. And eventually, those setbacks will become the moments you look back on and say, that's when I grew. That's when I learned what I'm truly capable of. Those challenges will become the stepping stones that brought you to where you are today. You're worthy of a bright future. You're worthy of happiness, success, and achieving your dreams. But more than that, you are the one who has the power to make it all happen. You don't have to wait for someone else to save you. You've got everything inside of you to create the life you want. So here's the bottom line. It starts now. You're the one you've been waiting for. You're the hero of your own story. And that, my friend, is the most powerful truth you'll ever realize. Keep moving forward, 1 step at a time. You've got this.